Nivea is from Germany? Wait a second.
Don't bring. Which I'm telling you, I'm using this.
Yeah?
And it's so good.
Why are you doing that? Schwarzkopf.
Damn, I never read. Like, where is this? I don't do this.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. So today we are going to
Get embarrassed by all of you because apparently there's 15 German brands that most people pronounce wrong. I'm French Canadian, so G's Thai, so we have different ways that we pronounce in English, and I'm not even sure to begin with that most of these brands we will know that they are from Germany.
Oh my god.
It's from the Philly from Germany YouTube channel. Go subscribe to her. Let's get started.
Get started.
Why are you traumatized?
I cannot even pronounce Thai word.
Well, let's see.
Hey, have you seen my Adidas shoes? Your what shoes? Adidas, the brand? Oh, Adidas. Not sure. Maybe you've left
Wait.
I pronounce in
in
Thai it's Adidas. Like, I pronounce
the way she pronounced it, it's like in Spanish a little bit. I don't know.
car? Oh, and your friend's Volkswagen?
Yeah.
Huh? Volkswagen?
How do you say Volkswagen?
Volkswagen.
Oh, like this? Volkswagen.
The car brand? It's a German car brand. You should know that. Oh, VW. Okay.
VW? I think the translation is say VW because they're so lost with what she's saying.
Hello, servus, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Felicia. I'm originally from Munich, Germany, but have been living here in Cincinnati, Ohio on and off since 2016.
I was gonna say she doesn't have a German accent. She has like an American accent, but you know that she's from overseas, if that makes sense. But it's still like really, really good.
The first one is Audi. Most Americans that I
I say Audi. Because I'm French, I say Audi or Audi. How do you say that?
Audi.
Again.
know pronounce it like I just said it, Audi. In German, we say Audi.
Audi.
And there's
Wait.
actually
Audi.
Yeah, but Audi. Is it not? Hey, howdy. How are you? In America, they say howdy. Like
Howdy.
this. It looks
a
like
funny
this.
story as to where this name came from. In 1904, a guy called August Horch founded a
August
car
Horch.
company called A. Horch und Company, Motorenwarenwerke Zwickau, but a few years later he left the company and founded a new one, but he wasn't allowed to call it Horch again, and since that's not only his last name, but also means listen in the imperative form, he ended up translating it into Latin, and that's Audi. So Audi.
Orsch. It means Audi in Latin. It means
He ended up translating it into Latin, and that's Audi. So Audi means listen.
Howdy.
The company is located in Ingolstadt in Bavaria.
Oh, Bavaria. The area of Germany that a lot of you like to make fun of. See, there's a lot of good people that come from Bavaria.
Then, of course, one of the most famous car
Texas of
brands
Germany.
in the world is this one. It's located in Stuttgart, Germany. I've heard Americans pronounce
Damn, a lot
Porsche, right? How do you say that?
in Thai we kind of say like Porsche.
Porsche?
Yeah, but
Okay.
some people also call just Porsche.
Porsche.
Porsche or Porsche.
Oh,
In German,
that-
we say Porsche. So there's like this
Porsche.
short A sound in the end. Porsche. It was founded by
Porsche.
Ferdinand Porsche in 1931
Porsche.
as a company for vehicle development work and consulting.
Oh.
And one of the first assignments that the company had was from the Nazi government at the time to design a car for the general public, which was what later would become Volkswagen. And so they
Volkswagen.
designed the Volkswagen Beetle, the VW Käfer.
I have a question. If we pronounce in a Thai and a French way, are you guys mad or you want us to pronounce it the right way? I mean, like in other video, for example, right? Oh boy, our dog are going insane. Hopefully it's gonna be fine.
This one sounded super funny to me when I first heard how people pronounce it in English.
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz.
Okay.
I actually used to drive one back in Germany. So most Americans call this Mercedes.
Yeah.
In German, we pronounce it Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Mercedes versus Mercedes. Mercedes.
Yeah,
So
but
it's really
somewhere
pretty
that doesn't
different.
exist.
And the full name, of
Mercedes.
course, is Mercedes-Benz. I've also heard that in England, people also refer to Mercedes as Merc. A
didn't know
German
that.
will not know what you're talking about if you say that. Just
me
for
too,
your
I will not
information.
know, sorry.
Originally, it was just the company Daimler Motorengesellschaft, founded
boy,
in
I cannot pronounce
1890. The name Mercedes was added later, inspired by a Daimler car dealer called Emil Jelinek, who was also driving
Jelinek.
car races under the the alias Monsieur Mercedes, which was based on his
Mr.
daughter's
Mercedes.
first name, Mercedes
Whoa.
Jelinek. The name was later also used for one of the car models in the year 1900 and then eventually became the name of the brand itself.
Whoa.
This one simply has letters, but of course they're pronounced differently in
BMW. How do you say that?
No, BMW?
Yeah, you said that too? Okay.
English and in German. In English, people say
BMW in French.
BMW. In German,
Nice.
we say BMW because W is pronounced W in German,
Oh.
and it stands for Bayerische Motorenwerk.
So how do you pronounce the V then? If you pronounce BMW, how do you pronounce the letter V then? Is it the same thing?
V.
I think you said it
which
earlier,
means
but-
Bavarian Engine Works, and of course BMW is located in my hometown Munich, which is the
BMW.
capital of Bavaria. The company was founded in 1916 and originally mainly produced air
Bavaria again.
Bavaria.
You guys made a lot of great things, even though you're like the Texas or Alabama of Germany. A lot of good things come from Bavaria, the south of Germany.
aircraft engines. It's said that the logo represents a plane propeller and it also has the colors of Bavaria, blue and white, to show the company's
know that.
origin. Then after World War I, they survived by producing motorcycle engines, farm equipment, household items and railway brakes, and built their first motorcycle in 1923 and then became a car manufacturer a few years later. They then went back to concentrating on aircraft engines again during World War II, using forced labor from prisoners in concentration camps, and didn't get back into car manufacturing until 1952. Overall,
This is what I like about Germany if you compare to Japan. You know, we have a YouTube channel with 100 subscribers, and Germans are not afraid to talk about their past and not forget and move on. And I feel like when we react to Japan, it's like the opposite. It's like we don't talk about... If a Japanese was talking about history, she would never mention what she just mentioned about like World War II and stuff. So I appreciate that Germany are upfront about everything.
all of these
you know?
German car brands that I just mentioned are more or less considered luxury brands in the US. I mean,
Yes.
Porsche, of course, is considered a luxury brand in Germany as well, but Audi, Mercedes, and BMW are pretty much just regular car brands to us.
This is
Obviously, they do
considered
have expensive
in
luxury
Canada,
cars as
yeah.
well, but the regular models are driven by people from all social classes in Germany. English speakers call this Volkswagen,
Yeah.
while in Germany we usually just call it VW, VW, VW.
Oh, FAW. FAW is V. FAW-V.
Okay.
And V is W. FAW.
Favia.
FAW-V.
Favie. Favie.
Oh, they call it VW because of the initial, okay.
Even if we did go by the full
VW.
name, it would be pronounced Volkswagen and not Volkswagen. So just imagine that it was spelled with an F and V
Yeah,
instead.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. This literally
Volkswagen, yeah.
means people's car or car of the people, and it was founded during the Third Reich in the late 1930s because Hitler wanted to have a car that was affordable for middle-class Germans and that met the needs of an average family. So this was his attempt to make cars something that wasn't only available to upper-class people but to the general public. And the company is based in Wolfsburg.
Wolfsburg.
Now let's move on to something other than cars.
we started
So
at the
this is
beginning.
one of the brands
Adidas.
where when I heard Americans say this for the first time, I didn't understand at all what they were referring
Oh,
to
really?
because they usually pronounce it Adidas.
Yes,
And
Adidas or Adidas in French.
Adidas.
Yeah?
Adidas.
That's what you say in Thai?
Adidas.
in Germany, we say Adidas. Adidas, Adidas.
Adidas.
Super different. It's the second largest sportswear manufacturer in the world after Nike, and I don't think that a lot of people know that this is a German company.
No, I had no idea
It
it
also
was
has
German.
an interesting backstory. It was founded
We
by
know that Nike it's American because of Michael Jordan, so but I didn't know about Adidas.
Adolf Dassler, whose nickname was Adi, so the brand
Adidas,
name is
sorry.
based on his first and last name, Adidas. He founded the company at his mother's house after he returned from World War I, and he actually played a big role in developing spiked running shoes. In 1924, his brother Rudolf joined the company, and they founded the Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory, but they later got into a fight, split up, and his brother actually founded his own company called Puma, which became the biggest rival of Adidas. So both
Puma is also huge in the US.
Yeah, I really love this brand.
Yeah?
Adidas and Puma are German brands.
Wow, they are from the... unbelievable, the story.
Another shoe manufacturer that
Wait.
many Germans would probably...
Birkenstock?
I've never heard of this.
Me
Bergenstock. How do we pronounce it? You? Bergenstock.
Oh, I just gonna read in English like Birkenstock.
Okay.
Because I never seen
Never heard of
Consider
this.
very, very German. Like if you talk about something typically German, Birkenstock is definitely going to be mentioned. But of course this brand is known all over the world nowadays.
Really?
And it's natural that people pronounce it with their native accent.
never heard of this.
So English speakers usually say Birkenstock.
Yeah.
In German we say Birkenstock.
Birkenstock.
Birkenstock. Birkenstock, which literally
Birkenstock.
translates to
Stock.
birch
Birkenstock.
stick. The roots of the company go all the way back
Birch
to the
stick.
18th century, by the way. From shoes to alcohol, this is
I know this one. Is it the alcohol? I would say Jagermeister or Jagermeister, but I think it's Jagermeister.
Cannot pronounce.
How would you say that?
Jagermeister.
Okay.
Jägermeister in
Oh, no,
German.
I did not do
Jägermeister. English speakers usually say Jagermeister,
Yeah,
which is
okay.
pretty much the same, just with a pretty thick
Okay, yeah.
accent. And people also often use the abbreviation Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Like, can I have a shot of Jaeger, please?
Yeah, it's beer,
It literally
right?
means huntmaster. Jäger is the hunter, and Meister is master, and it's a German herbal liquor.
Herbal liquor. Okay.
This is a German grocery store.
Oh.
I think Aldi. Oh, Aldi.
Yeah, it should be like Aldi, right?
You can also find them in other European countries, and they even have some stores in the US.
I think that they are a sponsor for the Formula One. That's why I know this brand.
Get the
Because it's
majority
not
of
really
my
well known in
groceries
Canada.
at Aldi here in the US. In Germany, we call stores like Aldi or Lidl discounters because they sell groceries for very low prices.
Oh.
In English, people usually pronounce this Aldi. I think I've also
Aldi.
heard
Okay.
Aldi before, but I
yeah,
think
Aldi.
most people say Aldi. Or they also
Aldi.
sometimes add an S that isn't there in the end and say Aldis. In Germany, we just say Aldi. It has its
Aldi.
origins in 1945 when the two brothers Theo and Karl Albrecht took over their mother's corner store and came up with the
Whoa.
concept of having a small selection while having low prices. The name Aldi comes from Albrecht Discount, so Albrecht, which is their last name.
Most of the brand is always from the name of the person.
Yeah, true.
And all of these are very ancient brand. They have been around for a long
Yeah.
time. These brands have stand the age of time. And
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Discount. In Germany, we have Aldi Süd and Aldi Nord, Aldi South
Süd,
and Aldi North.
Aldi Nord.
Again, this is because of two brothers splitting up into two different businesses.
Why
In the
are you guys
US,
so
the store
mad?
is simply called Aldi and it actually belongs to Aldi South, while the store Trader Joe's belongs to Aldi North.
Oh, Trader Joe's.
Now let's move on to cosmetics. Nivea is a German brand from Hamburg that's mainly known for its face lotion in the little blue container.
Wait, Nivea is from Germany? Wait a second.
Don't bring.
Wait a second.
Now I have this one.
No one support.
Look.
No one sponsor. Why you need to show?
I have this. You like this one?
Oh, this one is cheap, right? And then
It's cheap?
It's everything. You use it for everything.
Oh, it says behind. Bayerdorf. Bayerdorf? Is it the city in Germany? And this one, it says... I'm blind, I cannot read where it's from. It says something Germany. Wait. Hold on a second. It's too small. But it says Germany at the bottom. You like it? Why? It's cheap?
It's not just it's cheap, right?
How much does it cost for this?
This one is a big one, 179 baht.
Oh, so around less than $6 or $5. I don't know if it's
I'm telling you,
$5, $6.
I'm using this.
Yeah?
And it's so good.
Why are you doing that? You want a soft
It's
skin?
so good.
Yeah.
This is it. And it's turned to almost a water.
Oh wait, you
when
have the one
use
on the
it.
screen.
Of course.
Oh.
And this one is like original forever.
Yeah?
Like never like.
Oh no, that
Go anywhere.
wait, that might mean that she's gonna show more that we know.
Oh, shit.
So I would say Nivea, right? Or Nivea?
Nivea.
How do you pronounce
I
it?
just pronounce Nivea.
They offer a large variety of products nowadays. Again, I find the English pronunciation pretty funny here.
Nivea.
English native speakers usually say Nivea.
Yeah, okay.
Nivea. In German, we say Nivea.
Nivea.
So the emphasis is on the
Nivea.
E. Nivea.
Oh,
Nivea.
Nivea.
Oh.
This
What
is
is
a
it?
German hair cosmetics brand that you
Ah,
can find
we-
all over the world pretty much. In German,
You know
we
this?
pronounce
Of course I know this. It's happy. Do I have it? I think I have it.
Really?
Go check.
Schwarzkopf. Schwarzkopf. Schwarzkopf.
Yeah, I have this.
You have it?
It's just hairspray.
Oh, air spray.
Damn, I never read. Like, where is this? I don't do this.
Oh. Is it gonna be okay? It's 99, so it's less than $3. That tells you everything that you need to know about Suji. This means
Not good.
that she has everything that you're gonna see next on the video. We're waiting to go up again.
Please.
Okay. Schwarzkopf.
Schwarzkopf, which
Schwarzkopf.
literally means black head.
Black head.
Schwarzkopf. English native
Oh.
speakers usually pronounce it Schwarzkopf or
Yeah.
Schwarzkopf or
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah.
along those lines.
Schwarzkopf.
Yeah.
Deutsche Bank is the largest
Oh, I
bank
didn't
in Germany.
Deutsche Bank.
Deutsche Bank also literally means German bank.
German
of course,
bank.
you can find
Deutsche
Deutsche Bank
Bank.
not only in Germany, but
Do
in
we
other
have it
countries
here?
as well.
I don't
A good
think-
friend
I
of
don't
mine
think
here
so.
in Cincinnati actually
Deutsche-
just did an internship with
Deutsche
them
Bank,
in their
German
New York
bank.
City location. And she's also going to start a full-time job with them soon. And Americans usually pronounce it Deutsche Bank or
Yeah.
something along those lines. And my friend always uses the abbreviation Deutsch when she refers
Deutsch.
to it. So like she said, I got a job offer from Deutsch, which is just really funny to me because that literally just means German. This is a German manufacturer of
Miele.
Miele?
Miele? But I think in German, probably you're gonna say miel, oh, I don't know. How do you pronounce this?
Miele?
Because-
Miele?
Because you
Miele?
don't know this.
Yeah,
I don't know this.
so
I don't know either.
appliances. And it's not exactly pronounced wrong in English,
Miele.
but English native speakers usually say something like Miele, Mila. So it usually sounds more like an A in the end, whereas in German we say Miele. Miele. So the last letter is just a little bit different.
Miele.
And Miele really does stand for quality. If you invest in a Miele dishwasher or washing machine, you just know that it's going to be a good product and it's going to last.
Dishwasher.
This is something that everyone knows
Haribo.
and loves, hopefully.
I have never, sorry, I have never seen
What
that.
is that?
Haribo?
Goldbar-
Goldbarren.
Goes.
Oh, it's the gummy bear. It's the, yes, we call that jujube in French.
Juju?
It's the candy that you can, you take the candy and you can like put it longer like this.
Oh, okay.
It's yellow and it can be green, it can be other color. It's sweet candy for children.
Oh.
And it make your teeth like black.
I probably never tasted.
No? I don't know if I had this exact brand, but I recognize now. It's like we call that the warm candy also.
Maybe not everyone knew that Haribo is actually German.
Yeah.
We pronounce it Haribo. Haribo.
Wait, it sound like French.
Oh, yeah?
Haribo. You pronounce it like French.
Oh, yeah, I pronounced
Again,
it
the name
correct.
originates in the name of the founder of the company, which was Hans Riegel, and he was
Hans
from the city
Riegel.
of Bonn in Germany. So Hans Riegel
Sounds
from
French.
Bonn, and he always took the first two letters, put them together,
Again.
and it became
Yeah.
Haribo.
We always do
Hans
that.
Riegel
Haribo.
Bonn. Haribo. And last but not least, let's talk about a
I have no idea. Lufthansa.
No, it's a plane. Airplane.
Oh, you know that?
Lufthansa. Yeah, it's airplane.
How do you pronounce it?
Lufthansa.
Lufthansa.
company that is
Lufthansa.
not doing super well during these times,
Oh.
but it's one of the largest companies in Germany and second largest airline in Europe. And maybe you've flown with them before. In
don't think
English,
so.
people usually say Lufthansa, but in German, we say Lufthansa. So the
Lufthansa.
emphasis on the
Sound like
first
me.
syllable,
Yeah.
Lufthansa versus Lufthansa. And that was the last brand name on my list. So now, of course, I want to know from you guys which of these brand names you've always mispronounced and maybe which ones you didn't even realize were German brands. And
Yeah.
Most of them, except even the cosmetic one.
Yeah, it's especially the cosmetic one. Like when I brought it, I never read like where it's come from. I always think, there's something. I
And
don't know.
if there was more cosmetic brand from Germany in the list, I'm sure Suji have it somewhere. Okay.